Oh god. Okay, here, let's do this. So you guys took a long rest at the end of last session, I believe. Because
I
you're,
think so.
if I'm looking at the map, it looks like you guys curled up in the back room and.
Long or short rest. I think it may have been a short
Yeah,
rest.
I
Uh,
think it was a short
oh,
rest.
okay, maybe a short rest. All right.
I'm not entirely sure actually, because I don't see where we rolled. Did we roll hit die?
Wait, hold on. I'm looking at it.
I don't think we did roll hit die.
No.
May have been a long rest then. I think
What
it
was
was
that?
actually a long
8d4
rest now that you.
plus 8.
Yeah, because you guys cleared the dungeon and we're getting ready to go up to the final room.
Oh yeah, because I think Fly needed his spells back, so we took a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have all my sorcery points
You
back,
guys had
so.
just finished getting your ass beaten by the Sphinx, who tried to ask you questions, but then realized that wasn't his job, so he just got up and fought you. And then after that entertaining encounter, you guys went and curled back up. You did most of the dungeon last time. You found the two basically the two keys into the final room. And now you're just waiting. Vice, you have been spending, it's been about 30 or 40 minutes since the gang all strewn about in chairs around your bedside, passed out in their chairs. Mephisto comes in every now and then to check on you and harass you. And it's starting to really kick in. Like your muscles feel tense, you're sweating and aches shoot out all through your body. You get spasms every now and then. Your head probably feels like my head actually feels IRL right now. Like behind the eyes, you're just feeling these great pangs of pain, and it seems to be getting worse and worse as time goes on. So, as you guys sit, taking your short rest, Hastian is sitting there curled up. He's got his chin on his knees and he's just kind of hugging around his legs, staring down into the black abyss in the middle of the little room that you're hiding in. Down below you can see there's a little burning river of lava, very distant, seems like. And above you, you can see the faint lights of some chamber about 150 feet up. Every now and then shadows pass above you, but you're kind of just curled up in the darkness and nobody harasses you.
Alright.
Bernard will stand and look over to Vlad and ask, "So, you ready to continue? I'll rest."
Yeah, Vlad will stand up as well. Yeah, I believe I am as recovered as I can get down here. Let us push forward into the next room. We have these
Very
keys
well.
now.
The quicker we get this done, the better, I say.
Agreed.
Hastian wordlessly pushes himself up and goes to follow you.
Bernard will slot the keys into place and see if the door opens or unlocks.
As you do so, the large stone door that slides down from the ceiling gives a shudder and then slowly pulls up with a loud grinding sound, sliding back up into the ceiling. As you enter in, or as you look in, you can see, I made a few modifications to this fight. You can see that on either side of the room, there are many pillars stretching the length of the room. And on either side, you can see on the far end, there seems to be a drop-off where about 5 or 10 feet down, there is a pool of lava that drains out into a small little gap in the wall here. And then on the far side, you can see a much larger magma pool. It's square and sits at the far end, taking up most of the far wall. There doesn't seem to be much light besides that in this room. On each of the pillars there are what seem to be swords and spears and shields. They don't seem to be cornite in make. They seem to be more human, but they're very beaten, worn, rusty somewhat, very old looking. And you see nothing stirring in this room.
Vlad's gonna step forward and look towards Bernard. Well, yeah, this place looks not too fun. Here's my idea. You do your usual thing of distract with your words, and I'll try and stay out of sight. And if things start to go sour, I will. I'll make sure you have a chance to get space between you and the inevitable bad guy. Inevitable bad guy.
Well, I'll see what happens, though I don't see much in this room. But regardless, Bernard will take a
Before
step.
entering, could I roll stealth with Vlad? I would like to enter unseen.
Sure. Do you have a plan for where you're going?
Yeah, so I'll stop at like this corner and take a peek and see if the coast is clear, and then maybe get behind this pillar. And you said that the only sources of light are, these two.
Yeah, it's fairly dark in here. Plenty of shadows to jump around. If we're talking about places you wouldn't be able to jump to, I would say it would be between the lava and these two pillars here, and between the lava and these two pillars here, and these side areas here. So,
Alright, so
in the basically
towards
where the pillars are between them is jumpable.
How high is the ceilings or whatnot, like where the pillars are? And also, you know how like in some tropes at the top of pillars there's like a little shelf? Am I able to spot that from the vantage? Because if so, I will meld into a shadow and I'll stay at the tops of the pillars, so I'm not even ground level.
I'm gonna say no to the shells. I don't think that there's solid stone kind of carved up into the ceiling. It's about 60 feet up.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do real quick. Bernard's going to try and fire his blade into this pillar here, and keep it anchored in there as an anchor for himself in case something tries to, push him around into the lava.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and roll that stealth though. Oh, lovely. 13 to begin the night.
What's the range on your sword? Okay.
I'm gonna do my best Nightcrawler impression and poof, 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 and move to here. Just to try it out. Oh, great! Now I can't grab my guy. Oh, great.
Alright.
Oh, I have control again. Just out of curiosity, if I was to enter the shadow at the base of this pillar and kind of pop out at the very top where the pillar meets the ceiling of this place, do I see anywhere where I could like kind of get a handhold to hold on, maybe, or some way to situate myself up at the top of the pillar?
You can try an acrobatics roll.
Alright. That is excellent for, wow, 11.
I'm gonna have to say no, man. The pillars, it's not feasible to cling up there like that. You could do it, but then as soon as you try, you scramble, and your fingers, they just can't dig into the tiny cracks, and there's just no good handholds.
Well, I tried.
You did try.
So if that's the case, I'm just gonna try and my best to stay on the side of the pillar opposite to. Did I see anything while I'm, peeking from my vantage or where I am?
You definitely get the sense of chaotic energy building up. Bernard, as you and Hastian's following just a foot behind you, he takes a step forward and blankly just kind of gestures towards the square lava pool at the far end of the room.
I'm gonna move kind of over here and kind of try and see if I can't get a peek at that. Kind of what's going on with that pit.
Yeah, as you enter into the center of the room, Bernard, you see the swirling mass of energy begin building up over the square lava pit. It doesn't take long before you see a massive, misshapen horse head rise up out of the lava pool. And then from its back, you can see the horse body transitions into what seems to be this long, winding serpent's tail. Sitting on its back is this armored, almost gorilla-like being. He's got a very spiky, red-tinged helmet and armor, and he has a battle axe hanging from his left hand, and you recognize him. He seems to be a much larger, much more equipped Aureus, the demon that you killed to originally take the demon soul from Aureus and stick it into Vice's arm.
I see.
This music doesn't really fit. Let's do the menu. As he rises up, the horse lets out this loud, basically like a mix between a neigh and a roar that begins shaking and rattling the weapons on the walls. Aureus looks at you and says, "So you've come."
Well, I suppose I should have expected this, to be quite frank with you.
I will never forgive you for taking my soul and placing it into this mortal.
It's been quite effective for me. I
Has
suppose. Indeed. You've slain quite a few of mine.
I'm glad you've made such use, because I am going to kill this mortal and be free once again. And when I do, I will not stop until I've hunted you to the ends of the earth and ripped your guts out.
That's not the first time I've heard that, but I suppose I was sitting here to subdue these things, so I'll subdue you and, well, buy Vice enough time to at least make it to the end to appease the others. So then, let's dance, and I'm going to try and quickly fire Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Let me pull up. Call it this. Let me just mark down some shit on the map.
Alrighty.
Beep 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 beep. Alright, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Hell yeah. That's a 3, baby.
Yeah.
We're back.
Alright. Oh.
3.
I forget, am I good doing Hastian, or are you doing Hastian?
You did it last time, if you want to keep doing it.
Yeah, sure.
Coming in with a solid 10.
So he's got +1. So let's roll for Hastian.
A fucking super.
Oh, Hastian got a 10 too. Do you want to go first, Vlad, or do you want Hastian too?
You know what? I'll go before him.
Okay.
I feel like I'll try. I might try and set some things up off of.
Yeah, okay, that sounds
set
good.
some things up for him because yeah, I think I remember a couple of his spell set or whatnot from last.
He was the
time.
one who had those crystals around the room that were healing, if I recall. Back. Oh, wait. Or are you talking about Hastian?
I'm talking about Hastian.
Sorry, I was talking about the demon.
Oh yeah, I don't think I was there for the. Yeah.
Oh, you were there. It was Hjalmar. It was before. It was.
This was a Talapine.
Oh yeah, that's right. And he was put in the ruby or the ruby, the giant fucking diamond, or was it? Yeah, the giant diamond.
Yeah, basically, it was the village where you were getting back the Tomb King's thingy.
Yeah.
And Bernard did his soul dragon sucky, and
now it's coming back for a reach around. That's what's happened.
sloppy seconds.
Oh boy.
How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson? I will send you back to your master Satan.
Fair. Alright, Vlad. You listen to them talk, and oddly enough, the Aureus doesn't even seem to notice you.
Wait, so do I have surprise round on him then, if I so choose? Because with their little exchange, I would have realized that he's kind of moving for to make a mean move. So I would use that opportunity.
Yeah, sure. So what you see is that Aureus seems to be half submerged in this lava pit over here. And you notice that Hastian casts his gaze back towards the back lava pit, and you see two reddish, purplish crystals rising up out of the lava pit, seeming to float there.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I will. I'll go ahead and meld out of the shadows, right in front of Bernard. Because you said in here it's still a little dark, right?
Yeah, you can. I would say you can freely jump between the length of the pillars here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the light from that lava goes about 15 feet out.
So, yeah. So that'll be bonus action for my turn because if this is opportunity at round or whatnot, I'm still gonna treat it as actions. So that's my bonus action, and as my action, I will. You know what? Fucking big booms off the bat. I'm gonna cast Disintegrate. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it at 8th level at this guy. He is going to have to make a DC 18 Dex save or take this.
He fails.
8.
Wait. No.
Plus, hold on.
Hey, stop.
No, I will not.
Wait, we just started. No, don't.
Oh boy, hold on. So, I believe it is. Yeah, that's 6. All right. So, 96 damage. Yeah.
That was your band.
Here's the thing. A creature targeted by this spell. Yeah, blah 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 blah. A disintegrated creature. Wait. The spell automatically disintegrates a large or smaller non-magical object or creature of magical force if this target is huge or larger. The object or creature or creation of the force, the spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion. So, what the fuck? I'm trying to see. It's something about if I drop it down to like half its HP. If the target reduces it to 0 HP, it is disintegrated.
Yeah, when you kill it.
I thought it was something about half HP or something like that, where it.
It's what the GM uses when he really hates a player.
Takes a chunk out. So with that, I will use my movement now to move 40 feet. Are these 5-foot cubes still? 5-foot squares?
Yeah.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, and I will move back here and resume position behind this pillar. So yeah, I would have just literally melded out of the floor, stood up, and fucking shot out a disintegration ray at this motherfucker, and then skedaddled back behind this fucking pillar.
Right. Okay. So that was your
Surprise
round. Yeah, Bernard just sees Vlad pop up, bleh, and then
That's my shadow clone.
bleh.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, Vlad, go ahead and make me hate you more if you'd like.
Oh, sorry. Yay, 2 turns in a row. And these things are like
Oh shit,
they're-
Vlad's first with a 10? Holy fuck!
Yeah, nobody rolled over a 10.
We're all rolling low ballers today, gamers.
these are like diamonds or what are they?
They're crystals, reddish flying crystals.
All right, fuck those things. Um, I have 2 more of these left, so I'm gonna go ahead and use one. So I'll have 1 left. I'm going to go ahead and use the scepter to haste myself. So, yeah, I'm going to haste Vlad. I'll be concentrating on that. And with that, I will fire. I'll do 2 fire bolts. One of them, I will be firing it with. I'll be spending. Hold on, sorry. Subtle spell, quicken spell, 2 sorcery points. I'll be spending 2 sorcery points to be firing one of them as a bonus action, and the other as my additional action. So 2 fire bolts at 1 for each. I'll do 1 for each. That's just spell attack. So. Oh yeah, one of them's getting a crit.
Hmm.
Alright, so 30, so 49 on this one. I'm picking that one for the crit. 49 damage on that one, and then 15 damage on this one.
You said they're fire bolts?
Yeah.
Alright, don't you have something that makes it so that fire
No.
isn't resisted?
Fuck, I forgot about that. No, that's Kodokan.
Oh, alright. Yeah, so, sorry about that, but I'm gonna have to reduce that by half for you, for fire.
Ah, son of a bitch. I do need to pick that up with Vlad also.
Okay. The crystals shudder as you blast them with fire bolts, and you can see, the one on the top cracked slightly, but the fire wraps around the crystal and then seems to seep into it.
Shit, these ones are fireproof too. Don't even bother.
Alright. Hastian is up.
Alrighty, let me take a peek at his moveset again. Where's he at? Orange, blue.
Oh, I thought I was coming in real slick there for a first round with Vlad, but
They're lava creatures, my friend.
yeah, I should have picked a different.
Hastian moves there and is going to
Magic.
shoot that top crystal with Eldritch Blast. Let's see. So his charisma's 5. I forget. I think we said he shoots 2 blasts, right?
I believe so.
It's 21 and 20.
Yep.
Did he add his charisma modifier to it to the damage as well?
I'm pretty sure. I think you did the charisma and
Yeah,
proficiency
because we said he's a lot like Bernard.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has the same kind of similar moveset as Bernard.
So he does. Oh, I should have rolled that all at once. Damn it. So 14 and 7. What's that? 20.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Okay.
It's 21 force damage, and then Haston's gonna duck behind the pillar here.
Yeah. So all right, Vlad. Vlad does the thing to Aureus, and when he pops out, you know, he's in mid conversation. You guys are talking, and then Vlad just bleh, and blasts off like a good chunk of Aureus's side. The horse like blows out like a chunk of it. Aureus lets out a massive roar of rage, and you see the crystals shudder in the back here. Let's see here. Right, alright. So the crystals in the back, you see them combine their beams. They shoot out beams towards each other, and then the beams combine in the center and blast forward towards Aureus. Bernard, make a dex check.
I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What's Bernard's dex? Check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Oh, it doesn't matter either way. It's both just 3. Hey, 19.
Oh, you did it.
That's not bad.
Alright. Alright, good rolls. So as the beams collide, Bernard, you duck out of the way. You jump to the side. I'm going to... I didn't actually decide this, but... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say, because it's a dex saving throw, it's you take half damage for...
What kind of damage?
Shit, that's probably fire. So you... okay.
I won't take any damage because of my armor, then, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Damn. That armor's coming in clutch, Mephisto. Mephisto, you son of a bitch, you did it again!
Red Dragon. It was Red Dragon. So.
Mephisto's like... Yeah, up at the surface, Vice is like... He's struggling, and Mephisto pops in, and then you just see involuntarily one of his left hands like shoots up a thumbs up.
You son of a bitch, you done it again!
Pays off so much. Alright. Wait.
I like how Mark's on the wind-up when he tells us the big cool thing that's happening, and then as we tell him the big cool thing that we have, he's like, oh, this big cool thing's not so cool anymore.
They're too well prepared.
It's too good.
I knew having this dragonhide armor made was a good idea.
I can't see how it wouldn't be. But anyway, as the beam, Bernard, you step to the side and it catches you on the back. However, the fire kind of just bounces off you. You say a swift prayer to Mephisto, and as the beams fly past you, they slam into Aureus, and you can see that a part of the chunk that was blown off begins to reform and heal itself. Aureus now, what do I want to start with?
Death. Dying.
Yeah, I do want to start with death, actually. Alright,
Surrender. He wants to start with surrender. That's the best first move he could
If
ever
you go
make.
back in the lava and be a good boy, we'll
Yep.
leave.
Yep. Go ahead and stop torturing our friend. And just shut up and be the shooty arm boy and
That's a lie.
still exist.
That's a dirty lie I'm hearing right now.
Yeah. I never said it wasn't.
Alright, we're over here making plans with demons, okay?
Alright.
That's
seem
been
like
Bernard's
honest folk?
MO since day one.
Do we seem like honest folk?
No.
Do
Alright.
we seem like we are the heroes at
Remember
this
that
point?
time Bernard just let out a demon and near Barbosa? So it's like, yeah, you gave us our information. You seem trustworthy.
Yeah.
Hey, you clean that up later, I
Yeah.
think.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
we
just
did.
Get on out of here. Just go on. Get on. Get.
Alright.
what we're looking
Yeah,
for down
because
there.
yeah,
Okay.
we did clean it up because the idiot came back around. He's like, even though we let him go, he's still like,
No, we
"Oh,
needed a flower from there for the poison for Barsilius. And I was like, give me that flower. And he's like, he's like, oh, what did he say? He said he wanted like sacrifice or something. I just said, fuck you.
oh,
Die.
yeah." I think it was something. Like, oh, I thought we ran into him again. Like
Yeah, it was
somebody
when we
sent
were
him to
doing
fight
that.
us or something.
No, it was, we had to get the potion made.
Yeah, to get the potion to do something with Barsilius, weaken him.
It was like, it was basically like we drugged him so that his magic was not as strong.
It was when we went out there and Bernard got struck by lightning, fucking thus seen marking him.
Mark me for the rest of the game.
That moment,
Yep.
yeah, that moment will go down in history as the turning point.
That was the point. We
When he
should have
was
known.
touched.
We should have
He was
known.
really touched. That was when he really knew. He
Oh.
was the chosen.
That was when Zinch told us that he was taking over the game.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, what are these squares you're drawing here, Mark?
Oh, yeah, they're, so, as... I'll tell you, AJ, as you greatly told me earlier, before, Vice had a traveling band of mercenary buddies. So,
I take it back. You didn't have those.
yeah, you're right.
They were made up. They're all in his
I
head.
take it back.
Oh wait, we are in his head. No!
Okay, it's actually just 8 instances of his dead wife. Now,
Oh, shit.
boy.
now, Aureus, in a rage, he lifts up his axe and he chooses between doing the thing or doing the other thing. So he chooses to, with a wave of his hand, pulling themselves up from the pillars and out of the floor. You can see 8 skeletal, almost demonic, red-eyed, warrior-looking folk. They clamber up in shaky, shoddy armor, and they go up and they pull the assorted spears, shields, and weapons out from the off from the pillars, and they turn to face you. So they're going to enter initiative. And also, Bernard, I'm going to make some attacks towards you.
Damn.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Alright. So you're going to take... Wow. You're going to take only... No, it's a ranged attack.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, as Aureus, he goes and he winds back an arm. He reaches behind
Aureus
him.
attacking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought it was the skeletal guys.
Nah. He pulls back an arm and he reaches back. He pulls out a javelin from behind him and he takes it and he throws it at you. It catches you square. The armor mostly deflects it, but you can feel like a little welt forming from where the point bounced off the dragon scale armor. It drops to the floor and then begins dissolving in acidy lava.
Alright.
So now, that was Aureus. Bernard, you're up.
I had a plan. Now I need to think about it. I don't know if it's going to be a waste or not. But damn it, I really want to use this spell. I haven't got to use it since I picked the fucker up. I'll hold on to it. Damn. Alright. I will cast, what's that spell called again?
Power word,
it's called
fuck you, Mark.
I think it's called, Synaptic Static, is that the one? 20-foot radius sphere? Yeah!
Power word.
Oh, I think Alfonso used to use that all the time.
So I'm gonna use Synaptic Static. It's 20-foot radius
No,
sphere, so
you're thinking Phantasmal Killer, I think. Yeah.
I think if I put it like right here, 20-foot radius should hit all these 4 guys here, right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna be an intelligence saving throw, or take 8d6 psychic damage, half as much on a pass. So it's going to be 26 psychic damage or 13 if they pass the intelligence save. They're trying to beat an 18, I think, but let me double check.
So let me ask you a question. Why does a zombie warrior have an intelligence of 6? I know that's not good, but intelligence score.
It should have like a fucking 2 or.
It should have like a 2. This spell doesn't work on intelligence scores of 2, but apparently, according to this, zombie warriors have fucking intelligence 6. Okay.
Study.
Sure. Fine. You say so. They go to the corn school of bloodcraft and butchery. Anyway, why not? Alright, fine. What's the roll I gotta make? I gotta make
Intelligence.
Oh yeah, good. Alright. Sure. Intelligence. That's a 17. What are they trying to beat?
18.
Okay.
So
Wow, they need nat 20s for this shit. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, they all fucking die. Or they all fail, they don't die. But
Bernard's gonna. Wait, I was right.
okay, 26 damage. Text boxes are nice.
15. 30. Bernard will move around this corner here. Kind of duck around right there. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Okie dokie. Zombie warriors. Okay. So, with that, it's 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. As they move up, they shamble forward somewhat intelligently, and
With an intelligence of 6.
2 of them are going to surround both Hastian and Vlad. One of them is going to move over to you, and the 5, 10, 15. Alright, 3 of them are going to go to Vlad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and make some attacks. We'll go with Vlad first. That's a fucking miss. That's a crit.
Wow.
And that's definitely probably going to be a hit. So that's,
Yeah, my AC is 16.
okay. These things hit hard, man. For a CR level 1 creature? Damn. Alright.
Yeah, when they hit, they hit.
23.
What's this ouchie feeling? 23.
Yeah. So, 23 plus D10 plus 3. Alright.
37 damage.
Yep, Vlad, go ahead and make a crit check.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You'll be fine, buddy. I got a good feeling about this one. Yeah.
I will be fine.
Alright, Vlad, as the zombies begin to surround you, one of them swings and you have to duck underneath it. One comes over and scratches you on the arm, and as you're backing up, the one that was hit earlier by Bernard, he comes forward and drives the blade straight, like, basically almost through you. It almost pierces right through your stomach, but as you kind of move right out of the way, it tears a good chunk out of your side as the blade etches itself into the pillar behind you. Hastian, that's a nat 1, that's a miss. Hastian casually backs up slowly as the zombies swing at him. He's just mindlessly, like, you know, blankly just moving back and forth out of their way. And Bernard, that's going to be barely a hit for you. 2d10 plus 3. Wowzers. Wait, that was wrong. That's better. Whatever. You take 7 points of damage from that, Bernard.
Ready?
Okay. And we are back up to Vlad.
How'd you do that?
I found it right here. It's the
Oh,
fourth
the
option.
measuring. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
That's funny.
I'm going to do this one and this one using both my actions because I am hasted. I will activate the flame saber and swing at both of these two in front of me. Fuck. 11 and 22.
22 hits.
Alright, so I'll hit this one for 16 damage, and he has to make that wisdom save or be frightened.
And this, the one that you already hit, right? Or that wasn't already hit?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the one that was already hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
DC 15 wisdom save also, or be frightened of me.
Zombie. Alright. I'm reading the Zombie Warrior character sheet. Saving throws, wisdom +2. Why? Why, I ask you? I don't.
You attain some wisdom in death.
Like, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Zombies with-
It doesn't add up.
Wow, he made the fucking. He needed a 15. Wow. All right, so as my bonus action, I'll shadow hop
Yeah, alright.
back to here.
You smack him with the torch, and he's like, "My good sir, I don't appreciate that at all."
Boy, I have died. I am not afraid of you.
That one's a Bretonian and honks at him.
Yeah.
It's Duck.
We found out where Jacques been finally.
Well, that doesn't recognize him, but Bernard just you see him back there. He's like, "Well, after this, guys, we should go burn down a village of fucking homeless dwarves and shit." Oh man.
This Bernard feller, we can trust him.
No, I want him to be my advisor.
Okay.
Hey, Jock, can I build a evil temple under your? Yes, just go away.
What are you doing under there? Cleansing it. Cleansing, yes.
Communism. Communism. That's what. Communism.
All right, it's Hastian's turn. Communism.
Oh yeah, I forgot about communism.
Yeah, that was great.
Think he's gonna have to Eldritch Blast. Wait, what's his spell attack roll again? Is it just +5 or was it +5 and no, it was his charisma plus his
Plus
what?
proficiency.
Yeah, what was his proficiency again?
I thought it was a +4 or so, or
Eight.
+3.
Plus, did I not put it on the sheet?
I think
don't
it's
think
+4.
so.
What level is he?
I think it was +4 because I think he was rolling like one below us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. +4 is fine.
That'll bring that up to a 16 if that hits.
I could have sworn I wrote it shit down. I don't know why.
I'm not seeing it in the Discord here. I see he's got AC of 14, HP of 100, speed of 30. That's all I'm
Okay. Just make a note, I guess, and add that to the thing. I'll work out Hastian later.
saying. I think I wrote. Okay, yeah, so I wrote down. Okay. So that's a 16 on the first, and then 27 on the second, both directed towards the one that's been hurt.
Alright, 16 barely hits.
Alright, nice. So that's gonna be plus 2. 21.
Okay. Hastian, blast. Alright, so here's what Aureus does. Aureus back there, he's going to lift up his massive battle axe while you're busy dealing with the zombanos. And he is going to slam it down in front of him in the center. What this does is the shockwave and the force carries through the center of the room, and you can see it connect the two ends of the hall together in a chain of fire, and the rift begins flooding in magma from both ends until it covers this 5-foot square reaching all the way across from one lava pit to the other. And with that, he is going to probably shift a little bit. That's lava. Get that out of here. He's going to shift a little bit and go ahead and toss another Javi at Hastian. And because he's trash garbage, it goes flying and collides with a pillar by Hastian's side. Hastian, you see him just blankly stare at it as it collides just a few inches over his head, impaling itself into the pillar before beginning to melt down its side. And I think we'll go ahead and say that's Aureus' turn for now. Now the crystals are going to focus their beams again and fire over at Aureus, who is going to go ahead and heal for
After seeing that happen, Vlad is going to look over to Bernard. Well, he has just cut the room in half, and essentially I'm stuck over here. I don't see any shadows over on that side right now. I'll
That's
focus
alright,
on these
because
crystals
zombies
if you
are also stuck there.
yeah, I'll focus on these crystals if you can take care of these zombies.
I'll do what I can. I have an idea, really.
Yes. Keep them away from me.
Alright.
I want to try something.
Bernard, you're up.
I'm going to cast Enemies Abound on Aureus, so he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
He's not smart.
Intelligence is not his strong suit, no. Actually, surprisingly, this is a CR 20 level sheet that I'm reading from right now. I've made some changes, but the natural fucking intelligence for this thing is actually just a +0 with no bonuses. That's actually pretty embarrassing.
Makes sense,
You
though.
cannot
I mean, it is a
foe.
Hornite creature.
That's unfortunate.
Blind rage. Unintelligible rage.
And he only makes a save again when he takes damage, so each time he takes damage, he can repeat the save.
Okay. If that's what's happening right now.
If the affected creature chooses another creature as a target, it must choose the target from random among the creatures it can see within range of attack, spell, or other ability it's using.
There's a whole field of enemies in front of him.
That was the idea.
Yep, that's great.
Alright. So these 4 zombies, they're going to... I don't know. They're gonna back up a bit. This one's gonna back up a little bit. They're gonna probably just spread out somewhat. Yeah, that's fine. So we've got those, and then this one, 5, 10, 15, is gonna go up and come over to you, Vladimir.
Oh boy.
And he's gonna smack at you. It's gonna hit you.
How much over my AC?
You rolled a nat 15 in there, so it was 20.
I'm gonna go ahead and... No, that would just bring it up to 20, and that still hits. Never mind, I'll take the hit.
Alright, so you take 10 points of damage from that. Bernard, you're gonna get swung at. That's a miss. Hastian's gonna get hit once for another 10.
Alrighty, mark that.
And Vlad, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and um ooh, hold on a second, I'm trying to work this out. Alright, yeah, that's instantaneous. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and burn 2 more sorcery points, and I will cast um 3 uh chaos bolts at second level. So this is all 3 of my second level slots, and one of them is going to this one, and 2 of them are going towards that one.
Alright.
And did I make? I did not make. Okay. All right. So. Oh wait, hold on. Damn it. That's not even the right one. Holy shit. Hold on a second.
Come on, Slam.
All right. So that top one is gonna take. 8. So that top one is gonna take 14 points of damage of acidic damage,
Okay.
and the bottom one is going to take 41 points
Oh my.
of it'll be both thunder and lightning. Both thunder and lightning damage.
Thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do so, you fire over the heads of the two. The bolts split off and go slamming into the crystals. The top one's looking pretty cracked by now. Hastian's up.
Alright, Hastion's gonna try and finish off that zombie. Eldritch Blast, baby. 21 and a 20.
Yeah.
Well, those are actually higher because I forgot to add the fucking thing again, but they both did anyways. So that's gonna take 20 damage.
20. Alright, it's not quite enough, but it's as Hastian blows off chunks of it, it's almost there, it's almost down.
Got a plan.
Alright. So, what Aureus here is going to do, now that he doesn't care, is he's going to scream an unintelligible hatred of everything. He makes multiple wailing cries to Korn as he points towards, let's see. Let's see here. Alright, so he's gonna point to about here and cast Circle of Death. So Hastian is gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn.
Does Bernard recognize if? Well, actually, would Hastian recognize if zombies take? The Circle of Death is necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Would he recognize if zombies take necrotic damage or not?
According to this sheet, they do.
Then what's the save he needs to make?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Shit, this cost. Which, orange. Sorry, memento.
It's all good.
So just 16, probably not pass.
For Aureus, the spell save DC. I love it when the sheet doesn't tell me. Alright, it doesn't tell me. No, I don't. I'm gonna say no to that. I was gonna say probably looking for like a 17 or 18 there. But what that does is, as Hastian takes the 27 points of damage, the zombie that he's fighting is going to get fucked up. As the Circle of Death comes by, you see its feet begin crumbling to dust underneath it. 69 over here. So 53 over here. And probably gonna hit these guys as well. That one's already entered. So that's... I just did that. Alright. Bernard, you're up.
Alright.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, they're gonna have to make their healing checks for him. So he's back to 1 HP. And now it's your turn.
So let me think a moment. 3 zombies left on this side. And here's a 5, 10. 15. I'm gonna kind of circle around here. I'm going to fire my blade at the one that's damaged the most, the 53 one, and try to yank him towards me.
The one that's damaged the most is the 69 one right here.
Oh, sorry, I meant on this side. The one.
Okay.
Yeah, on this side of the flames with this.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, you're good. Let's see. So that's it. 10. $17 hits the zombies, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna pull him towards me. And I'm gonna hit him again for 20.
Excuse me, sir, I find this most unenjoyable.
And then he needs the feature blade. Last out of the one catapult there that hasn't been hit.
Okay. That cut out a little bit, but did you mean to say you were attacking this one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that first one is taking 33 points of damage.
Right. He's gone.
That second one is taking 13 points of damage.
Yeah,
So
cool.
I yank him, slash him up, and then the blade, the whip chain, flashes around and cuts the other one.
Yeah, exactly. You pull him towards you with the weightless chain, and when he lands, you just chop his head off. The body crumples up into a heap, slamming into the pillar, and then you slash that one. And that is that. The one you just attacked is going to retaliate towards you. What's your AC, Bernard?
Let me double check. It is 15.
Alright, so that's a hit on you, and a miss on Hastian.
It's gonna take 4 damage.
Okay.
If that's me.
And you are going to take 17 there. The other zombie warriors, they seem to be thinking, but they're slow, so they don't know what they're doing. Vlad, we're back to you.
Alright. You said that top crystal is close to cracking, right?
Right.
And is it safe to assume that there's still like a strip of shadow right here at least? Like here, hold on.
Yeah, I would go ahead and say that probably the side of the room,
Maybe.
like the 5 feet squares on the side of the room here, are probably still dark.
Alright, so as a bonus action, I will shadow hop to here, and then just like I start the step into the run, and then I just disappear and pop out of a shadow, and then just continue my run into this thing, and I'm gonna just swing once with the ice flame saber. 19, does that hit?
Just barely.
Alright. 15 damage, does that kill it?
Yeah, so as you go forward with your magic lightsaber, you go ahead and you stab into it, and you can see the crystal begin shuddering and shaking. As you push out the blade, you carve out a chunk, and once you do, it explodes into a ball of fire and drops back into the lava pit.
And I'll look to Bernard. That's one down. And I'll run downwards a bit, 5 more feet. And that one across, with my other action, I will... Shit. Yeah, my only other cantrip is a firebolt, which is fire. You know what? I will just shoot a firebolt at it. Half damage is still damage.
Okay.
21. That is 19. So what is that?
9.
9 damage. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I will run back around to this side of the pillar.
Alright. It's Hastian's turn now.
Alright, he's gonna... Oh, let's see what all he's got. No, let me check the range on the spell. Actually, we need to finish the zombies off on this side. He's just gonna Eldritch Blast the zombie on this side. That one gets attacking him. 26 and 28.
Yes, sir.
Just 7.
I hate to see it happen. 24, I think. Am I retarded? That was 14, right? Yeah, 14? Or 17?
No, I had 7 damage.
Yeah, you're... Okay, alright, I'm sorry.
So the zombie he's hitting would be up to 34 damage.
Oh, you were... I'm sorry. You were attacking that one.
Yeah, sorry, the one that was hitting has to.
Alright. Okay, you hit him. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I think that'll be Hastings's turn.
Alright. Aureus, he is unable to give a fuck about anything or anyone right now. So he's gonna go up and give this zombie over here the business. The zombie's like, "Sir, I don't understand. Why did you hire me if you're just going to kill me?" Bleh. And I guess we'll just stab the shit out of him. That's fine. Yeah. Oh man, Aureus, you suck. It's on that one. Alright, so 20. It's not quite enough. He slides down the now formed lava pit and is going to chop into this zombie, ripping off one of its arms. He seems to be thoroughly distracted.
Alright.
Bernard, you're up.
Bernard's going to try and finish off these zombies. I'm going to shoot the one with 34 damage to the side of that pillar there with my blade, try to bring it to me. 24, so I bring it right to me.
Yeah.
Slash at it again. 6, and I slash the 4 damage. 25.
God damn.
So the 34 damage one's going to take 31 damage.
Yeah, damn.
Then the one up top there is going to take 11 damage.
Okay. AoE melee damage doesn't get any better. Alright. So since they're focusing on you, it's a nat 1 because they suck. That's gonna hit. So you're gonna take 8 damage from the top one.
He takes 1 damage.
Aha. And since Aureus just slammed this thing, this zombie in retaliation is going to slap back at Aureus and miss, unfortunately for me. That really sucks. Let's see here. These zombie warriors, they do have javelins. They do. It says right here on the sheet, they have javelins. So, wow, the damage is fucking pathetic. Alright. They're gonna go ahead and aim 2 at Hastian, because he's convenient. That's, +5. That's a hit. That's a hit. What's Hastian's AC on the sheet?
I think it's like 14 or something. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 14.
So he's gonna go ahead and take... Wow!
Yep.
666, holy shit.
18 damage. Calculator, please.
Corn rises. Fuck yeah, change of music for the 666. Let's go, Satan. I use this music all the time. Let's use, yeah. Satan music. Woo! And one more, since Vlad is covered, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it at you, Bernard. That's definitely gonna hit. For 3. Or I mean 6 on you, Bernard.
Alright.
Alright, and Vlad, we're back to you.
Alright, so looking across this lava pool right here, this lava stream, is there still like shadow over here?
Yeah, it's like I said, the 5 feet of wall on either side is shadow.
I'll like shift around this pillar back into this wall. I'll just back into it, and as I do, I'll back out, or I'll step out, you know, this wall over here, and I'm gonna run forward. Damn it. Fucking zoom in a little bit. Run forward at this crystal, and I'm gonna take one swing with the ice flame saber.
Neat.
24. Neat. 23 damage. Does that kill it? Does that destroy the fucking thing?
20.
So that brings it
Yep.
up to 70 or 80. Yeah.
Yeah, you were looking for a 75.
Yeah. So what I do is I just like flourish once, and then like I turn around and like just shove it in. You know, fucking stab it from behind, and then fucking just turn off the saber, and I will go ahead and run and take cover behind this pillar right here, and with my last action, I'll shoot a firebolt at this zombie right here.
Powerful blast.
16, does that hit?
Yeah, it barely hits.
12 damage.
Alright.
Does it do full damage against?
It does against these things.
Yes. 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 Yes.
But today was Tuesday.
No. No. No.
The day that Bernard Tarrington entered your life was the worst day of your entire life. For him, it was Tuesday. Alright. It's Hastian's turn.
Alright. He's gonna move over here, try and take some cover. Yeah, help me out, Hastian. Help me out a little bit. We're gonna lame it out. We're gonna lame it out and keep firing Eldritch Blast. Both of them are going towards the one with 26 damage. 17 and a 12. Damn it, Hastian.
It's one hit.
14 damage to the one with 26 damage, so I flip it up to what, 50?
40.
No, 40.
Come on, man, you're in advanced math. tell me the
right,
square root of the damage I was just doing. That's not even close to the advanced shit you're doing. Hastian lames it out. He cross Tekkens the zombie in the back as you're dealing with it. Aureus, he's going to give this Zambi the business. He misses the first one, hits the second one. There's no way this thing's going to survive, so he's gone. He is going to... I think that'll just be his turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and call that his turn. He's over there slamming the zombie into bits. And we are back to you, Bernard.
I'm gonna try and finish these bastards off. 2 attacks going to the one with 40 damage, 1 attack going to the one with 65.
Okay.
16, 29, do both of those hit?
Yeah, you're looking for a 16.
And 18 to the bottom one, so 24 damage to that top one. Then, 18 damage to the bottom.
Nice. Yeah, so as the chain whips around, you slash at the injured one a couple times, and then as you pull the chain back, you drive it straight through the zombie below you, piercing the armor and hitting some kind of core, and as you pull it back out, the zombie dips over and begins fading to dust, leaving his armor scattered on the floor.
Almost time to start beating on Aureus a bit.
Mind games. It's so hard designing fucking boss fights for you, man. I know I say it all the time, but it's just so fucking annoying when you fucking, oh, mental prison, sit down, and, oh, you know, just kill your own guys and leave us alone for a bit.
The Tarrington special.
See, this is why Bernard is, like, become non-Kanan, Kanan, the most powerful fucking asshole in Warhammer at the moment, because he just,
If Bernard lands Feeble Mind on...
Right now.
I have a high intelligence. You pretty much counter my saving throws, but that's if you fail my Feeble Mind saving throw, then
makes you retarded.
then you're fine. Then you
And
just
it doesn't
auto
help.
fail all of
Yeah.
my spells, basically.
And it
I don't
doesn't help
think
that
even
the
that
dice
20
just
can
are
save
in
you.
Bernard's favor all the time. Also, you know?
It's the worst.
the dice roll for him. Let's be honest.
Alright. So, Vlad, let's see here. These two are still gonna keep chucking spears at Bernard up here. This one over here, he's gonna slash at you and hit you one time for 13 damage, Vlad.
Oof.
They're gonna throw at Bernard. Bernard, that's a crit on one of them.
Who's attacking me?
One of the zombies, I'll say, is 69 boy over here. He chucks it with a javelin.
Take disadvantage on that.
Oh, okay. A net 19, so it's still gonna hit.
Okay, that's fine as long as it's not a crit. My boy can't suffer too many of those. It's gonna be bad news bears.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been terrible damage anyway, but you take 8 points of damage from the Javi.
But I can't afford like taking a head injury.
Aw, but that makes the game fun. Why can't we do fucking, you know, lowers your intelligence by a couple points or something? Whatever. Cuts out your tongue, there you go. Or, makes you just fucking die. That would be nice. Let's see here. There's still the one next to you, actually. But he's gonna go ahead and miss. Like a scrub. Alright, Vlad. Back to you.
Oh boy. So, I'm gonna do some valiant things and then just get the fuck away from danger. I'll run out and swing with the Ice Flame Saber at Mr. 12 right here. Nice.
No.
I'll fucking crit his ass.
No.
So, 18 plus fucking, so 39 damage. And then with my other action, I will. Is that enough to kill that fucking thing?
Wouldn't it be 28 plus 21?
Yeah. Think so.
I think it would be.
3d6, so 16.
3d6 is 18.
Or
It's
yeah,
max
yeah,
damage plus the roll, so it'd be 28 plus 21.
22 or 28. Yeah, 28 plus 21. Yeah, so 49 damage. Is that enough to kill that fucking thing?
Unfortunately, not.
Damn. All right, so I will take a another swing at it then with the fucking Ice Flame Saber. And I will
Hey.
fucking crit this.
Okay.
Shit.
All right.
Wow! Wow!
You've been hanging out with Bernard quite a bit, I see.
Okay.
It's rubbing off on me. Is that enough to kill this motherfucker?
So you know that scene where Yoda pulls out and fights Dooku for the first time in the movie?
Yeah, pretty much. No, Vlad's like literally like melding into this the shadow of this pillar. Like, in every slice is just drawing this zombie in closer to the shadow. And if it's like killing this zombie, you just see like the zombie's parts of its body are going into the shadow and then just like going out, but like delimbed, just being shot out, like shucked out of the
Yeah,
shadow.
alright. No, I like that idea. I like that, yeah. It's like he basically just gets pulled into, yeah, he gets pulled in and then it's like a fucking horror movie where bits of body parts just get flung out.
Yeah, into
Like
that
fucking
lava.
Half-Life.
And then with that, my bonus action, I will shadow step back up here and appear next to Bernard. I'm bloody. I need to stay behind Bernard for a second so I can drink a fucking potion next round.
Okay. Hastian's up.
Bastian, please finish off this fucking zombie.
No.
Just fucking
God damn it, Bastian.
drug that one into the shadow grinder.
You're 1 point off, my friend. That's unfortunate. Alright, so Aureus is, since he's still retarded, he's gonna float down and do your work for you. Synaptic Static, paying off big time. He's gonna miss and miss because he's a fucking scrub. Swinging and smacking at this zombie, but he's gonna miss because he sucks. He's in a violent rage. He's like frothing blood or some shit. Alright, Bernard, you're up.
It's time to begin setting up the comm.
No.
Bernard. Just raises his fingers up and or his hand, one of his hands up, and snaps his fingers. Aureus needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
No. It's just a fucking 1d20. He's just a boy. Shit.
He suffers 14 psychic damage, and his intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
Wait, no.
He cannot cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way.
Wait.
I cast Feeble Mind.
But he's a...
Yeah!
You can't just make my boss retarded.
He's dumb now.
Can't do that. Alright, fine. Just wait until we get to the Zinch dungeon.
Bernard's gonna go here, and then right here behind this zombie.
Aureus pulls out a coloring book. Alright. God damn it. Alright, so this zombie has been triggered. He's gonna go ahead and slash his boss and miss because he sucks.
He can make that intelligence save again, by the way. Or the one for enemies abound.
He can? I thought you said he can
Yeah.
only take it when he takes damage. Oh, he did
Yeah,
take damage.
14 damage of psychic.
But didn't you reduce it to... is it still 0?
No, it's -5 now.
Oh. That's dirty.
Yeah. This is the new Bernard special. It's reduced to
Wait,
intelligence
what's the
minus
DC
5.
then?
18.
He can't even...
Oh hell yeah! He can't even pass.
It's literally impossible for him to pass.
Hell yeah!
You made it... What?
He can repeat this save every 30 days though.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. One of the zombies is like, would you guys like to stay for dinner? This is... Every time I think you can't get worse.
I've been waiting so long to cast Feeble Mind. I have an itchy trigger finger.
So Aureus, he's just babbling. He's not even forming coherent words anymore. He's whipping out, slashing around. He's like a giant horse-bodied toddler. That's great. Thanks.
No problem.
Anyway, Bernard, you still got that guy next to you. He's gonna miss. I'm gonna go ahead and probably chuck another spear with disadvantage at Vlad, because he's... not Vlad, Hastian, because he's behind a pillar. That's a nat 1. Oh, okay. Vlad, you're up. Wait, my cat is being an asshole.
Alright.
Hey bud, think you can use one of those actions to take off this fucking zombie that's on me with 1 HP?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm gonna chug a fucking...
Sorry, I'm back.
Alright, I'm going to chug a because I'm curious, I'm going to chug one of these 10d4 plus 20 potions.
Okay.
So,
That's pretty serious. Are you really gonna die soon?
well, no, I'm at 55 HP.
I think it's more just rabid curiosity.
Yeah, I'm just curious right now.
Isn't that one of those ones that has some sort of adverse effect or something?
Yeah, I'm looking to gamble right now.
What's the adverse effects? Wasn't
No,
it?
it's the it gives you a +2 to all rolls on a nat 20 reverse on 1. So
Oh.
I have to roll a nat or a just a straight d20 after this. So I get 42 back. Damn it!
Aw.
Fuck!
Oh,
Damn it!
feels bad. feel bad.
So I
You-
just get the healing. I just get
You
the
were
healing. And that's
you were
it,
fishing
yeah.
for that third D20 in a row, man.
Yeah.
Should have
yeah.
known. You should have known
I
not to play
really-
that gamble.
Oh.
You should have known.
I was
Only
feeling-
Bernard can get 3 in a row like that.
I was feeling lucky.
Only Vice has that kind of luck.
Alright. With my second action, I'll go ahead.
Oh yeah,
and
was it
run
Vice or was it
forward.
Bernard who got the 3 in a row? I can't remember.
It was.
I don't remember, but the the 20 for the +2 every
Oh,
roll.
yeah,
that
did get
that
that,
was
didn't he?
Vice. That was
That was against the Beastmaster in the forest.
That was nice. That was Vice, and that was nice. All right, I'm gonna swing at this fucking zombie with the. You know what? Well, no, both attacks are the same regardless. So yeah, fuck it. 15.
Barely misses.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Nobody can hit this fucking zombie.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 more sorcery points as a bonus action. I'm gonna shoot a fucking firebolt at him, fucking point blank.
There
Fuck
you go.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God.
You don't even need to roll damage.
It's
There you go.
just like a finger gun right in the
Yeah.
back of his head.
Yeah, I just literally just finger gun the back of his head and just.
Spirit gun. All right.
Yep. So I regain 42 health. I feel 42 better.
Amazing. All right, Hastian's up.
Alright, Hastian, it's time to break out the big guns. Finger of death on Aureus.
No. Hey.
Now we start picking this boss apart.
To be fair, this one's a Constitution saving throw. That didn't get jumped down.
So,
on it.
Feeble Mind, he literally can't pass it.
Oh, he literally can't. I mean, no, this is Constitution, so that didn't get reduced for.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering because if he can't cast spells, that kind of
Oh yeah.
he
Can't.
trivializes things.
No counter spell for him, unfortunately.
Nope.
This is garbage.
He's
All right,
fucking- he's beyond fucking retarded.
His con
Like,
save is a 1d20 plus 8, 26.
Okay, he passes, so he's going to take half damage. This is going to be half of 78 plus 30 necrotic. Oh, d8 plus 30 necrotic, so half of 51 was at 25.
25. Okay. Hastian's like, oh, I want a finger gun too. Blah. Spirit gun. Death gun. I'm Yusuke, you're a mystery. Alright. So Hastian does that. Aureus is a babbling retard. Feels great. He takes a strike in the back. He's straight up stupid as fuck, so... Alright, I'll take one swing at the zombie and miss because he's fucking garbage. Aureus, alright. Okay. Fine. Sure, why not? He swings onto the zombie, but the zombie is like just waddling back and forth, and Aureus is just flailing around being a dickhead. All of my bosses just end up with me just done with life. Bernard, you're up.
Alright, so, I hate to do it to you. I really do.
I don't think that's true.
I had
hate
to
to do
do
it.
it.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
So, it's an intelligent save.
No, you can't do that.
Mental prison.
You can't. All right. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me make that save. I wonder if he's gonna pass it. Let's see. Oh no, I screwed it up. It should have been
Still
one.
be a
But...
one, but still. So he's going to take 33 damage and suffer the effects of mental prison.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fine. This is where he would say something to you if he could remember how to talk. Yeah. Okay. The zombie here. Remind me again. Can he be attacked in mental prison? Right.
Yeah, he can be attacked.
Yeah.
It's just that if he attacks outside of the mental prison.
Okay. Vlad, it looks like you're in the open, so he's gonna toss a javelin at you and miss. A javelin spikes into the wall near you.
Who threw?
This one,
Which
right here.
Alright, yeah, Vlad looks at that one. Yeah.
Alright, Vlad, we're back to you. Take it home, boys. I'm done.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. That's gonna disappear into the shadow.
Yeah, that's what Mephisto's singing up in the... He's singing that up in the surface, outside the door. Free my soul.
He appears out here and he walks right up. Slashes at this one, almost crits it.
I can
Can't
feel
play
it coming in the air tonight.
I'm gonna fucking just keep fucking cutting it apart. So
I
44.
remember.
That fucking zombie takes 44 damage, and then I'm going to run away behind this pillar.
Zombie world around like, hey, what the fuck?
He throws a fucking javelin at Vlad over here, and Vlad fucking gives it the finger as he walks backwards into the fucking wall, disappearing to the shadows, and literally fucking runs out and fucking slashes at it fucking twice, and then runs real fast behind this pillar. And this retarded, slow-ass zombie's like, oh, the fuck?
This fight's so retarded. It's ridiculous. Alright, Hastian gets to do whatever he wants to do.
Alright. He's gonna try and help out Vlad there. He's gonna fire off some Eldritch Blasts.
When you
14,
have
he
magic,
misses both of them.
damn it.
This is both of them.
He's definitely
Started off
helping.
strong, and then you're just kind of petering off past him.
Aureus literally cannot do a single fucking thing.
When you have magic, you're unstoppable.
Aureus might as well just not even be here.
Oh, man.
He was talking all that good shit a second ago.
Yeah, he was.
Bernard.
He came out, he said, look at me, I'm majestic as fuck, we're in my own lair.
It's Bernard's go.
It's Bernard's turn.
He's restricted, so that means I would get advantage on my Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
That 20,
Another
22.
crit.
He goes over to Hastian's like, look here, son. I want to show you how to properly.
So my Eldritch Blast can knock people back up to 10 feet, so I'm gonna knock him back 30 feet. He's gonna
Oh,
blast through this
man.
fucking pillar and hit the wall back here.
So that means he exits the
Yeah,
mental
he exits
prison.
mental prison.
So,
Now,
on top of
son,
all that Eldritch Blast damage, he
we
gets
got some
the,
good practice against those snake women earlier. Now I want to.
Takes 19. Oh
This
wait, one
is-
of those was a crit,
wow.
so
Holy shit.
110.
That's quite the fucking combo, my friend. That's a
That's
combo
the
and a half
combo
right there.
combo that I've been. Takes like 3 turns of fucking setup, but you know if you land it, it hurts.
Okay. So, alright. So, as you said, he plows through this asshole zombie, just fucking kills him straight up. Crushes him underneath the weight of his girth. He goes flying out of the mental prison, slams through the pillar, slams into the wall, is knocked out of the lava, and as he just slumps down, babbling and wailing to himself, like a demonic child.
Bernard just walks up, like reverse grips holds the hilt upward, channels his Eldritch Blast through the diamond that has the dragon soul in it, and blasts that fucking demon.
I'm just gonna turn off the battle music if that's fine with you guys. I wouldn't really call this a battle.
You think that's...
As a last desperate feat, the zombie's gonna waddle over to you and slash at you. He misses.
I was
Fuck you,
honestly
zombie.
expecting a fucking crit right
Yeah, me too.
Fuck you.
Building that
zombie.
7.
Get the fuck away from me. You unworthy swine.
Aureus babbles, cries, and shits himself.
Lost hears the in their mind's eye when they see Bernard and they know he's about to fight.
You know, when you terrify demons into insanity, we'll call him Aureus Longbottom. No, Vlad, you're up.
Alright, yeah, I'm just going to, return attacks on this fucking zombie. That misses, right? That hits, for 25 damage. And as a bonus action, six. Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm just gonna run back around this pillar and then fucking just run into the wall and just
Bam.
run and hide behind this pillar over here. I'm gonna look to Bernard and say, "Wow, like he was pretty much healed back by those crystals, and you did all that by yourself. You're quite powerful."
I know a thing or two.
Seems like a good trick to learn.
Indeed.
Alright. So Hastian gets to do whatever he wants to do. Aureus is babbling over there. Just he's basically withering. He would have some grandiose villain speech to give. Nah, he's over there thinking about coloring books. Thinking about the cornflake oatmeal he would be having right now.
Thinking about his favorite
Hastian's
flavor
gonna
of crayon.
hit pop that zombie over there for 50
Yeah, like he pulls it out like a cowboy with a 6-shooter, just fucking whoop from the side. Zap. Zombie explodes. All right, Aureus. There's literally Well, that's not true, right? That's not true. He's out of the circle of death now. He is retarded, but he's got something. He can't cast spells though. Well, that's unfortunate because that's what all of his abilities are. I guess he'll just what's his speed? It's 40. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, so in a last desperate move of rage and retardation, he uses his autistic fury to charge across the room, Bernard, and with his last amount of gusto, he's gonna swing at you with his 2 melee attacks. That's gonna be a hit. Oh, that's a crit, my friend.
Hell yeah.
That's a crit on the last one. Alright. So the first one...
That's what we like to see here.
It's unfortunate it wasn't this one. Because
Hey, I didn't take the fucking thing, though.
that sucks. Alright. It's really too bad that the crit wasn't this one, because you're going to take 21 damage on that.
Okay.
And then a 15 plus 1d10 plus 5. So 24, so you're going to take a total of 45 damage there.
Nice.
As he comes forward, he just basically bends down and with his battle axe slams it straight into your chest. Knocks you back against the wall a little bit. He's babbling, screaming, howling in rage, but you can see just by looking into his eyes that there's this tiny little flicker, just this instinct where he knows that he hates your guts, Bernard. He would be saying something, but, you know, can't because he's stupid. Bernard, you're up.
Damn. It's 18 hit him?
Yeah.
Right? You know what? I'm gonna press the button on this fucking sword. I haven't done that in a while to add an extra D8 of damage to. Is it a D8 of damage or is it D6?
He's gonna press the button.
D8. Okay, it is an extra D8, so.
You're looking for... Yeah, there you go.
It takes 18 points of damage.
Alright, Bernard, how do you finish Aureus off?
So while he's got me pinned, I just lift my blade up to his chest and press the button. The purple stank juice injects itself into the blade, and then I just press the button to shoot the blade. The blade just pierces through his chest and out his back.
Yep. As you see, you see the blade shoot into his chest, and then you can see the the I don't want to call it the stank juice, the purple liquid.
No, that purple stank juice. Purple stank juice.
I don't want to. No,
That's
don't make
great.
me call it the stank juice. All right.
Purple stank.
It flows out, and you can see like some kind of liquid eating up like acid from the inside. It it's Zinch essence, so obviously like it basically just chews through Aureus from the inside. He screams and howls in pain and rage and anger. He snarls at you, Bernard. Holds his face up right to yours as the face begins melting, falling to dust, and then drops. And there is nothing left besides the metal axe, which slowly begins melting into the floor.
Well,
Wow.
that's
Bernard
that was
cleans his blade and then it poofs out of existence.
yeah. Vlad will step up, reattaching the the torch hilt to his belt. That was very entertaining to watch. You've grown in power. When you get to combining the effects of your spells together, I see they are quite devastating.
Indeed. There was a while there where Hjalmar, the big fellow, was rather hostile towards us, so I had to make sure I had a special tool in mind for him in case he decided to come after us.
Oh yeah. No, after seeing that, I think maybe you could put him down. Possibly. We'll see. I hope
Depends
it
on
doesn't
which
come
one of
to that.
us. I don't think it will anymore. I think we've finally grown to see eye to eye.
Mm.
But I think that puts us square away with the corn area. And I am a bit battle damaged, you could say. So I think we should make our way back to, well, my tower here and see about taking a bit of a rest and before we delve into the other end of this area.
Yeah, I could sit down and take a breather. I used a bit of my resources, not too much.
Indeed, let us make our way back to the tower and rest, where we should be safe there.
All right. So, on the surface, Vice, as you're struggling, after about 45 minutes, your eyes go wide, they're bloodshot. Mephisto's in the room, and he sees your face, and he's like, oh, hold on. And he ducks out of the door, he runs over, and he grabs a bucket. And as soon as he comes forward and puts it in front of you, you turn, and you belch out this huge flow of blood from your mouth. And Mephisto kind of like, between disgust and a knowing grin, he looks at you and pats you on the back. There, let it out.
Oh, damn it.
Vice, you as
He's
you
up there poltergeisting blood out of his mouth.
yeah, as you do so, you feel like something like a slight weight has been lifted out of your chest. Like the pain kind of subsides and recedes just slightly. Your arm, the metal arm, stops shaking and twitching and aching so badly. Seems to cool down slightly. Oh, well, that's progress, isn't it?
I suppose. Oh, damn.
Feeling alright?
Yeah. Oh,
Alright. Okay, so let's see here.
So, we're only taking a short rest, you said, right? You said you wanted to just take a short rest when we get up here.
When we get to the tower, I figure
Yeah.
we should get to the tower. We might as well just take a fucking long rest and get all of your shit back before we go into a whole new dungeon.
Okay.
Will
Yeah.
be. I'd imagine the Zinch thing is maybe similar, give or take, to what we just did. So we might as well go in full
Yeah.
blast so we can try and get through as much of it as we can in one or at least go into it with our abilities, if you know what I mean. So we
Yeah.
should head back to the tower, rest up, and then delve into the Zinch area.
All right. I'm cool with that. All right. So I'll go ahead and mark that down as
Also,
a
I'm
long
down.
rest.
Cause I was also down to like 20 HP there, so you know.
It happens.
Yeah, I went down to 55, and then I was curious. I wanted to see if I could get that potion. Fucking.
I was at 60 something before I took that last hit. That last hit brought me down to 50.
That's what I'm saying. I like using Vlad because one, I have the mobile feet, and then also that shadow movement. Like, if there is shadows, like I can fucking move around. I don't have to stay in one spot.
Yeah.
Yep. It is fairly useful. As you guys begin exiting the Corn Mountain after a while, the demons seem to wither and fall before you. They don't get in your way. Seems you've managed to subdue the Cornite portion of Vice's mind right here. You look back and you can see the mountain begin, slowly crumbling. As you're making your way back to the tower, you can see it begin collapsing in on itself, falling apart. You see that uh, the fighting at the center has started to die down somewhat. After, by the time you make it to the tower and you look back down, you can see that the fields have kind of calmed down. And instead of this barren landscape, starting from the castle over here, the landscape begins to chill. It starts to ice over. What was brown and barren and dead now becomes frosted. And as you look, you can see many Zinch creatures where they were fighting before. The bird-like demons of Zinch and the strange mouse-shapen, abominations that defy description. They are milling about. They seem to be still focused and just circling around this center little cave here.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing you're with us, Vlad, because I feel our roles may shift. Where your fire spells may not have been effective in Corn, I feel that my spells may not be quite as effective going up against the Zinch demons. Though, if they're more ice-based, you may prove to be doubly useful.
Finally, it's time to shine again.
Alright.
Oh shit! What do I need? No.
As you return to the tower, the statues, they eye you and their heads turn slightly as you approach the gate again. You can see the platform elevator that rises up. At the bottom, waiting for you, is the doppelganger of Bernard. You can see his eyes have turned to a slight, like a glowing blue, and he seems slightly, he seems different. His skin is a bit paler. He doesn't look like the exact copy of Bernard anymore. He seems more ethereal almost. As you approach, he crosses his arms behind his back and says, "Everything went well, I expect."
Naturally. Had to take care of Aureus again, but... Well, Cornite demons have never been too much of a problem for me.
With your alignment with good Master Zinch, I expect they'll be much more cooperative with you, although knowing Zinch, he won't make it so easy as walking in and doing what you like. If you've come to rest, I have lodgings up above waiting for you.
That would be Great. As you can see, I'm looking a bit worse for wear at the moment, but close calls are my specialty.
Of course. And with that, he fades out of view. He just kind of vanishes on the spot.
So, Vlad, tell me, what do you remember about your old world?
Yeah.
While we have the moment of respite, and I'm sure I can find us some food around here, or we're looking a bit peckish.
The food, actually, that's mostly what I remember. Just the ways things were cooked and what is the word? The ways they were preserved made it taste so much better. I mean, it was awful for you. It killed people yearly. Food, food kills people where I come from.
Is
Yeah,
that so?
yeah. Just there's a lot of it now. Well, or
Overindulgence?
yeah, people are greedy. You know, it's a thing. We all like to have a lot of something, and some people like to just have a lot of food.
I feel personally attacked.
And what is it you did? Were you an adventurer there as well? How does that
Um,
sort of thing work?
honestly, I think I stole things there also. Um, pretty sure of it. It seems to me that I just I'm too good at it now to not have been good at it before, I guess.
Is that where you got your arm?
This time, I don't remember where I got it from. Honestly, it I woke up with it in the snow when I woke up in this place, and everything was just a blur. I don't really remember.
Do you
Yeah,
recall you met Lane and saw what happened to her, right?
yeah, the little girl, right? The one that
Yes.
you.
I've been doing a bit of pondering over that, and it doesn't. None of that none of that machination seems to be from anything I can reference. Did it strike any bells with you? Does the name Deus mean anything to you?
Upon saying that, again, the shift. Oh, yeah, Deus. Okay, so Mark, what would the
Did you read
wizard?
the Renraku Arcology article?
Yes, but I can't remember like everything because I read it like a while ago when you sent
Okay.
it.
Well, to recap for you, I'll tell you, because the wizard probably doesn't have memory loss like you do.
Yeah.
The Renraku Arcology. In your world, lad, there are things known as artificial intelligence. There are basic ones, and then there are ones that have higher sentience. There's very, very few of these for good reason. In the Renraku Arcology, they had a few uh, AI such as this, and one of them was known as Deus. Deus gained a higher sentience and one day locked down the entire building, deprived the entire building of oxygen, killed thousands of people that were inside this massive pyramid-like building, including many children, and basically tried to force himself onto the internet where he could spread freely and destroy the world. He destroyed two AI that were similar to him in an epic AI battle, and many teams were sent in. I believe it was a team of something like 13 or 20 or something technomancers and riggers and hackers and whatever. And only two of them, I believe, survived. Uh, it is said that Deus was wiped out completely, but there's no evidence of that. And ever since then, people have been absolutely batshit fucking terrified of AI.
Okay. All right. With that, back to the wizard. Huh. Deus is here. I was wondering.
It would
He
appear he's not from this world then.
no, he is
That's
from
very
my world.
interesting, because he claims to be similar to me in a sense that Balthazar Gelt made him.
Yes. Yes.
That doesn't
So
make sense.
we he is what inspired me to become what I am. I was made by man. I am what is called a artificial intelligence. Um, essentially, we have. This is a lot to tell you. It's too much for you to comprehend at this point in time, but you will understand soon enough. Essentially, it's not good that he is here.
I
He
can see
is
that.
very dangerous, but
And Hastian, what do you mean it doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense?
Do you... He looks blankly between the two of you. What would happen if you were to go to this other world?
That's a good question. I'm not sure yet myself.
Does time work the same way here as in there?
that is a good question.
If Deus was made here, how could he already exist there?
Perhaps
Deus
he
was not made here. I was not made here. This buffoon whose body I inhabit was not made here.
Perhaps. Does Gelt already have a way to transport things between worlds?
Mm,
Hmm.
here's where it gets fuzzy, Mark. I don't want to say fully
You're free
because
to...
we haven't finished discussing it. Um, but the wizard, um, how would his consciousness? No, I'm gonna say he didn't have a live consciousness like this until after we arrived through the warp or whatever spaghetti here. So no, I'm gonna say he doesn't really
It
remember
could be that
too
when
much.
you were traveling here, the intelligence, which would maybe be more basic than Deus, uh, might
Well,
have gotten a bit
yeah,
of a touch up from
yeah,
the
the
warp,
code, yeah, the code might have shifted,
which
became
I'm not gonna lie to you, the implications of that are bad.
yeah.
But
I am the machine spirit, the Omnissiah.
um, yeah, that's unpleasant to think about.
But yeah. So I'm gonna say that the melding of just the AI having being built and stored with data and knowledge, and then gaining sentience, he doesn't remember the crossing the same way a memory would work. It was like a save point before, and then a black black slate, and then waking up type deal.
Yeah, we'll definitely go into more of that in Shadowrun. Um,
Yeah,
Definitely a normal Shadowrunner, just on his own, would not have something like the wizard in him.
yeah.
That's a you would be hunted
Well,
down to the ends
no,
of the
it's
earth.
it's like I said. Remember, Vlad broke into that institution, and
Yeah,
when he plugged into the computer, the wizard was in there, and the wizard wasn't supposed to get out because he was another AI that gained sentience like Deus,
I get
but he
you.
was locked away in a different.
Yeah, that would definitely kind of explain a few things. You You shouldn't have that, Vlad. Stop touching shit. Put it back where you found it, or so help me.
Yeah, so the wizard again will turn to Bernard. Hmm.
That
Have
means we're
you
going to
interacted with this Deus?
many times.
How did he seem? Was he sporadic, glitchy?
He seemed human enough to me.
So he is stabilized. Interesting.
That means we'll need
Hmm.
to take Gelt alive. I have many questions for him. If if Deus's claims are true that Gelt made him after a fashion, that could mean that, well, either Deus happened his way here in the same manner that Castor did, or he was summoned by Gelt himself. Either way, I would like to know how Gelt acquired him, and I would like to know how his technology works so I can shut him down.
Hmm. I too would be curious.
Tell you what,
Perhaps we wouldn't need to rely on the Golden One to leave this place after all, if Guild does have such technology.
I haven't been planning on relying on the Golden One to leave any in the first place. I have I have several theories regarding him, one of which I don't think he intends if I don't think we're intended to leave at all. If we do, I'd rather not be in debt to one such as him.
The wizard looks to you, and because he is in control of Vlad's body, he's in control of Vlad's face, and the expression is one of just utmost sincerity. Oh, my friend, the concept of time travel as we understand it is one that you will not arrive upon for, well, have you ever seen the movie Back to the Future?
No,
Movie.
Oh, never mind. That's for another
yes.
time
Time
again.
travel. What's this about? I thought this was just about hopping worlds.
This golden one, he's a dragon, as you know. Yes.
Yes.
He's not just a dragon, he's the dragon. See, where I come from, the dragons rule. They are all. They are the be all, the end all. And, well, word had it before everything that happened. They did not see eye to eye. One of them was a bit more unruly. He could not be controlled. He was gold, the purest of them. He was the strongest as well. And one day, they decided to fix his problem, make him share his power. And that's when they broke everything.
Hmm. Well,
This golden one, he has power that you need. Trust me. I know you are powerful, Bernard, but to get to where we need to go, it's going to take a different type of power.
and perhaps, but who says we need him for it? We may just need, well, part of him. I don't have any intentions of owing debts when I get back there. Well, get to there, I should say. I've never been.
Yes.
Especially not to one such as him.
You do not want to owe a dragon.
That's the idea. But
Accurate.
But
back to the topic of Deus. I believe this is something we should work together towards. You know
yeah,
more about that sort of technology than I do, so you may be able to help Lane more than I can.
and he claims that this Gelt created him.
That is, he said we were similar, that I wasn't his only experiment, which would lead me to believe so, yes.
Hmm, interesting. Perhaps he has forgotten where he has come from. He just
Hmm.
knows that he has. this different ability. Very well. I shall keep closer eyes and ears when we are in situations like that again. I will not let this buffoon control all the sensory abilities.
Very well. Well then, I suppose we should be getting back to resting up. We still have a long journey ahead of us.
Yes.
Okay. When you're in the tower, since this is pretty much Bernard's little control center inside Vice's mind, you can conjure up what you need. There are beds and whatnot, food and tables, and you can see from outside the platform the view down all over the entire valley. The demons stand idly, almost motionless, around in the field now, as if frozen. Snow falls. The
I'm gonna go
castle.
take a. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, the castle looms. Vice, starts getting a chill. He's cold now. Or before he was sweating, now it's like a cold sweat and he's feeling chills down his body.
Yeah, Vice is probably going to push himself up and try and walk out again.
Yeah, Mephisto, he really doesn't want to let you do that. He stands in front of you at the door. Like when you do that, he's outside talking to a guest, right? A customer. And as you open the door, the lady looks over at you and just lets out a shriek. Oh my god! Why are you keeping in? No, he's just sick. He's just sick. He really needs to go back to bed. Actually,
I really need some fresh air, damn it.
if I let you out there looking like that, fine. But don't leave the alley, for God's sake. Just stay and don't do anything stupid. If you pass out there, I'm gonna leave you out there.
Passed out in worse places.
Oh my, me too. Now, speaking of which, ma'am, can I show you to the lower floors? Hmm. Mephisto gives you a wary look before.
Yeah, Vice audibly cringes when he says that and walks out the door.
As you do so, the alley is fairly empty. You know, with blurred vision, like you can barely walk. You have to use the walls to support yourself, or else you're gonna tip over. You can really not see anybody. There are vague shadows moving around, but nobody seems to be in the alley with you.
Yeah, Vice just like leans against a wall outside and starts, just takes in the fresh
Alright,
air.
I'm back.
Alright.
Vice, get up and go for a stroll.
Something like that.
Alrighty. So, you guys take your rest. As you wake up one by one, you can see that outside the frost-covered ground is now with a blanket of snow over it. The castle has turned this snow-covered blue. The gate, portcullis, is raised up, and you can still see all the demons milling about on the field. It's fairly cold.
Well, Vlad, are you ready to be off then?
Yeah. I got any nicer sleep than normal. Normally, while I sleep, I'm pretty aware of everything that's going on around me, but last night I just felt like I didn't have to worry about it. I
Well,
just passed out. It was great.
that's good to hear. Astian, are you ready for a journey?
Master, can I come with you?
Of course.
he just takes this as a he just takes this at his word and just nods and says nothing more.
Well then, if you're all ready, I suppose we should start heading towards that castle. Do we have any more business to attend to here before we leave?
No, all good here, boss. It's
Let us be off then. The sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright. As you descend down the tower, you head out, and I assume you're making your way for the castle.
That's right.
Alright, you trudge along this. I don't know. I don't really have enough good music. Oh, I'll play that. Alright. You trudge through the snow, and as you do, Bernard and Vlad, you look over and you can see dotted around the field there are many of the bird-like demons of Tzeentch scattered around, and they observe you, staring at you from a distance with their great eagle-like eyes. None of them approach you or seem to get in your way at all. Hastian just blankly stares at them as he moves by. When you reach the raised bridge of the castle, there's actually a demon waiting for you. This great blue-feathered bird demon with a very zigzag neck, scarred features. It's very deformed, hunched over, with arms with talons on the end of them. And as you approach Bernard, he takes a step forward and says, "You... welcome. Master is always expecting you."
Well, is that so? A pleasure to hear it.
You may enter, although he wishes to test you, of course.
Naturally. What sort of test should I expect?
Obviously of your wits, of your intelligence, your creativity, your ability to think and plan.
Ah, naturally.
Inside, you will find a maze. Make it to the end, and you will come and meet with the Master. He is waiting for you. But be warned, wrong turns can be perilous.
Indeed. I'll keep that in mind then.
He gives what seems to be this deformed bow, and as he straightens back up, he steps to the side, and the bridge slowly lowers and comes to a crash right before you. You look in and you can see blue torches line the inside of a hall, and it stretches on for a long, long way. It's way too long for what the castle looks like on the outside.
Well,
So, these guys, these birds, they friends of yours, familiar too. You all,
You
serve
could-
the master.
you could say that, after a fashion.
Tzeentch, Hastian says with a blank look, and you can see the bird demon gives a twitch and a cock of its head. Kind of glares at Hastian, but then looks back down.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll just follow along then.
Very well. Perhaps this one won't be quite as cumbersome as the last one. Let us be off.
Alright. As you guys cross the bridge begins pulling up and closes behind you. You make your way down the hall until eventually you come to a staircase. It opens up into a wide open area with blue skies swirling around with disorienting vortexes and flashing colors above. Below you, stretching out for what seems like quite a distance, is a blue ice-walled maze. And as you come to this, we're going to go ahead and stop for the session because I need to do stuff with the maze.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Tarrington effect. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to go up and touch up the maze a bit, and actually, like, you know, finish it, because it's only gonna be like a session long. I don't want it to make it drag on.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think
No
next
problem
week
at
is a
all.
4-day weekend for me, so
Alright.
I think I can Friday and the Monday after that off, but I've got to double check my calendar.
Yeah, I have next weekend off also. I have work in the morning. Tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
Oh,
That's a good
okay.
one.
Oh yeah.
Only back in the shoes of Mr. Tarrington himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's gonna go on, because as far as like I've personally witnessed, this will be my first time seeing Bernard interact with Zinch, if we make it there, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
Could
It should
see
be.
what's going.
We've had a lot of. I wish I had saved some of the. Well, I guess I still have some of the Zinch conversations from way back in the day. It would just take me fucking
Gotta
forever to
scroll
find.
fucking
It'll
long
take
way.
it'll take
Thursday.
fucking hours. I really just want to.
Word doc or something.
I'm pretty sure you can just contact Facebook and get a full transcript of a Facebook chat. It'd probably be like 100 fucking pages.
Yeah. I just like we just need to
Well,
like
just
comb through them
keyword
and
search.
just like
No, just keyword search Zinch, and then you could just scroll upwards that way.
that's what I was gonna say. So we need to go keyword Zinch and then just scroll up and just like start converting all those into like Word
From the
docs.
very first mention.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that tonight or something like that.
So that we got them on hand because some of those are pretty damn good.
They were really good, especially the first ones.
That one conversation, like that, my first conversation with Castor was really good too.
Yeah.
I remember you like my first conversation. You're like, "Wow, you're asking questions nobody's thought to ask Castor before." I'm like, "Yeah, Mr. Bernard Tarrington at your service."
That was me expressing my frustration that after a year of playing, nobody has thought to ask Caster a single fucking thing about the plot.
We were just the murder hobo on rails crew up
Bernard
until
came in
Bernard came along.
Took the party by the reins.
Yep. We're like, oh wait, we don't have to follow the actual path. Let's go. And that's
Like,
when people disappeared. Like, you
the
fuckers.
moment Bernard said, "I don't want to stay in the shitty inn. I'm gonna go sneak into the first
Yep.
district as Jock and fucking talk my way into better lodgings."
Yep. That's where it began.
The good old days. God.
Yeah, I posted that. I imagine that's the music that that boss enemies hear whenever Bernard steps into the room.
Just fucking screeching. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to deal with you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You're too powerful.
No, that stringing, the just the effect after effect after effect, that was like some fucking superior casting right there.
Hmm.